Hey, I'm moving on here to the backcountry category. So this boot is probably the most different from the other three categories in that it's not DIN compatible. So you'll notice this has a rockered sole or curved. It's designed to make it easier to walk, but what that does is it elevates the toe ledge higher off the floor than a traditional alpine toe would be. So this does not function in an alpine binding. So to test this boot, you have to have an AT specific binding, whether it's a frame binding or a lot of these are tech compatible. And if you notice, this tech fitting at the toe and tech fitting at the heel, those are designed to interface with a tech binding. So you've probably seen them if you don't already own a pair, pincher style on the toe with two posts that pin the rear foot in place. So that's a lighter weight system. It allows this to be a really user-friendly boot and binding combination when you're touring in the backcountry. So that's the primary difference between these. The other element is the plastics that are used. Instead of polyurethanes, typically what you're seeing here are Pebax and Gorillamid and other lightweight materials. This one has a carbon fiber panel on the medial side. This is the Scott Super Guide. This is a new boot in the backcountry category this year, and this represents that category well in terms of those elements, has all those features, and often this boot is designed rather than in a 4-buckle overlap traditional style, it's more of a 3-piece shell or cabrio style construction. So if you look at the way the boot is built, you can see there's no overlapping plastic over the top of the foot. It's cut open into a yoke of sorts. So that actually improves the range of motion forward and backward, and it makes the boot a little bit lighter, and it can be pretty darn comfortable right over the top of the foot. So testers, when they're testing a backcountry category boot, are looking for a few things. Certainly fit, like any other boot, and stance, and then how it skis, certainly, but weight and touring ability. So how does this boot move? Is the action of that hike mode release very smooth and friction-free? Does it have range of motion rearward as well as forward? Forward range of motion in a lot of these hike mode boots is a rare thing. So looking for full ranges of motion, you're going to find that more with lighter weight in the backcountry category.